I would now like to call upon Professor Shing Chairman of the 2010 Hang Lung Mathematics Awards Scientific Committee, William Casper Grosstein, Professor of Mathematics at Harvard University and Director of the Institute of Mathematical Sciences at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, to come up to the stage and say a few words. Professor Yao, please.
Well, thank you very much indeed, Ronnie. You have a broad heart. This Hang Lung Award was established by you and the shareholders of Hang Lung Corporations. And I think this is really a good thing that happens in Hong Kong. I have always tried my best to ask my friends to contribute to mathematics. Not because I care about mathematics so much, because I do think mathematics as a discipline is fundamental for the society, for mankind. And Hong Kong is my city. I grew up here, and I'm proud of Hong Kong. I like to see the kids in Hong Kong to share what a modern citizen should have, namely a good education in mathematics. It is so fundamental to modern civilizations that I could not imagine a good citizen could survive without good understanding of math. We have seen how it has influenced in modern science, in modern technology, but also it's getting into sociology, in all kinds of fundamental functions that a good citizen should have. In fact, I think many countries are competing in many resources. The major resources would be human resources. And a large part of the human resources should be trained by mathematicians, because we tell you how to reason, how to think in a rational manner. We have seen many of our colleagues in mathematics has made a good deal of contribution to the society, even in financial market. One of my close friends, Jim Simons, who is a geometer, pure mathematician, he made a large amount of contributions in the financial market. He makes so much money that he is actually making very essential contribution to the society nowadays. As you know, in 2008, the financial market collapsed. And as a result, many universities in America are facing trouble, especially mathematics discipline were facing some trouble. And Mr. Simons was contributing a large amount of money to save jobs for mathematicians. And I think this is a very good example of how a mathematician can go out to make money in the society and come back to help our own discipline. But coming back to say about the discipline of mathematics, I would like to say that mathematics is a subject of great beauty and a subject to pursue truth for mankind. And this is extremely important for us, for a mathematician. If the only thing we care about is to apply or to make use of mathematics, we would not be able to build a high-level mathematics. Because if we don't think high, we will never be able to apply it in the right manner. So I hope the society would understand that many things that we have been building sounds useless or abstract, but it turns out to be extremely fundamental and extremely useful for the society. We have quite a few colleagues in number theory in our committee, at least two of them here. And number theory has been an ancient subject since the ancient times, 3,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago. Many of them were considered to be useless, just for the sake of curiosity. But now, in the last 30 or 40 years, we see how important number theory has been contribution to the engineer, in particular in cryptography. Nowadays, all the cryptography investigation would not survive without deep understanding in number theory. Without that, our defense industry, our banking system would be in big trouble, because we would like to see our message can be communicated in a confidential manner. So mathematics is beyond what most parents or most people think, that they are abstract nonsense, they are useless. But also, I should say that as a profession, mathematicians actually led a pretty good life, in contrast to many parents think. In fact, last year, some magazine rated mathematician as a profession to be the best profession among all, even better than medicine. So I hope you understand that we do enjoy life also, despite we actually work very hard. So mathematics is important for the society, for ourselves, for the civilization. How do we promote it in China and in Hong Kong, especially in Hong Kong? Hong Kong used to be one of the best places that trained the best mathematicians for the world. In the 1950s, in the 1960s, there really a large amount of outstanding mathematicians were trained in Hong Kong. Some of them are here, but some of them are not here. For example, Tung who was graduate from Preaching College, Preaching Middle School, and Hong Kong University is one of the best mathematicians in the world. He is one of my colleagues in Harvard University. And of course, there are quite a few who are sitting here. They are all leading mathematicians in the world. So Hong Kong was able to train the best group of mathematicians in the world. But in the last 20 years, we see that the quantity has declined somewhat. On the other hand, we think the quality are still good. And this can be witnessed by the young kids that are competing for the Hang Lung Award. In the last few times, since 2004, each competition I saw very capable and brilliant children are able to compete in the most competitive manner. They are able to write projects to participate in the most brilliant manner. Some of the works they wrote that they present are first class, really first class. And they can compare with the works that are being done in college, famous college in America. And this was, of course, judged by my colleagues from all over the world, the most distinguished mathematicians, including those from Harvard, from MIT, from Melbourne, from Cambridge, from Paris, from all over the world. And these are the most distinguished mathematicians, and we come together, we make a judgment, and I felt it was a very fair judgment. Some of my colleagues told me that I overkill. I should not have invited all these great mathematicians to come together to make judgment for high school kids' project. But I felt differently, because the children here and all over the world are the future of mathematics. If we cannot train our students or our children to continue our career, the whole subject would disappear at one point. And I felt the children would be encouraged to see that the best mathematicians are judging them. They would feel they could be proud of it because their work is seen by the best mind in the world. And I believe they are encouraged, and after talking to them, I do think they feel good to be able to see many of us to be here, and they are the best mathematicians in the world. And they have been judged by them, and they are sitting in the same banquet with them, and they will be proud of it in the future. So I hope they will continue, and they will continue to be good mathematicians, either in applied subject or pure subject, or not even in mathematics. They will be the best in the society. And I should thank them, and I encourage them to continue to think in that way. And I thank all the people in this banquet who feel good to come to this banquet, which means you do think mathematics is important for the society. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Yao.